Welcome to lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the third week of September 2019. The weather is switching up here. All of a sudden, the clouds are coming through. I hope we get some rain. It's been so hot. I'm the one person that prays for rain all the time. You know, people run away from the rain. I could live in Seattle. I think it's in Seattle that it rains all the time. Sorry, Cancer, for all the chit-chatting. We will be using the After Tarot for the main reading, and we'll use the ViceVersa Tarot for clarifications if needed. We are switching things up a little bit this time. We had so many different alternate stories the last week. We had the Two of Pentacles that fell out for you. So this time we will get two possible stories, okay? We'll get the situation and then we'll do pull cards for two separate stories. And here we go. Spirit messages, guidance for Cancer friends. Messages, guidance for Cancer. Look at this, Cancer. This is your card here. The Moon card flipped in between the cards here as I'm shuffling. So you may be making decisions. You may be waiting out possibilities that's dealing with yourself, your own life, okay? Your own well-being, your own identity, perhaps, during this time. And here we go, Cancer. Yeah, I didn't take any of those because we are cutting the cards this time, okay? And this is the situation. Queen of Swords, like I said, waiting things out, trying to make a decision about your own self, your own identity. And this is the decisive woman card here, okay? Maybe you're a man, but this is a card of making decisions. The King of Wands, the Hangman, the Page of Swords, okay? So for some of you, Cancer, you are very much so standing strong. You are being very strong about the situation. You are being very you are almost like stepping into your masculine energy when it comes to that situation here, okay? Almost like in an aggressive way, if you will. Like you're going to tackle whatever decision that you've been trying to make. You're going to come out like, okay, I'm ready, that is it. This is to the left, this is to the right. This is, I no longer need this. I'm gonna go do that, and that's that. And it's gonna bring in such a big transformation in your life, especially in a situation where there was delay or whatnot. You're going to be able to start really study your course forward. You're going to be like to have almost like a laser focus about what exactly you want to go towards to. There's a storm brewing. People are walking towards him. He doesn't see none of this, looking so focused on that sword here. All right, look at the tree in the background here. It's like almost like falling down. Like that's how big the storm is. You can see his hair almost, but the sword stays yielded, his focus. And with the Page of Swords, yes, it could be that there's somebody watching you, paying attention to you, but I feel like here, Cancer, this is you making sure that you are readying yourself during this time. You are paying attention to all the details of a situation. You are reading all the fine prints, all right? If it's a contract, you're making sure that that contract will go to your favor, okay? You are changing. There's a change in perspective here, especially if you're a female, Cancer, and you've been allowing other people to make decisions for yourself. You've been allowing other people to even if it's your own husband, your own partner, your parents or whatnot, you've been a little bit too kind of like laissez-faire, like just like, okay, why don't you take care of this, I trust you. You're going to withdraw a lot of that trust. You're going to be very decisive. You're going to really take matters into your own hands, and literally, and then you're going to change your perspective, and you're going to seek help where you need help, where you need assistance. But the big decisions are going to remain with you, and you're going to be very smart about it, and you should be very smart about it, because you do not know everything yet, because for so long it wasn't you who was taking those decisions. For so long there was someone else who was handling all those important aspect of your life. So now you need to learn. You have to understand that you may not know everything yet, okay? Let's look at the bottom here. Here comes Lady Justice. this is something that's karmic that you're dealing with for some of you, Cancer. And the Four of Pentacles and the Magician. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. All right, so you see, for a lot of you, money is your money, your wealth, your survival here, right? Your financial survival is in the line here. This is what you're taking control of here, Cancer. Okay, and I get here on the second line, for some of you, if you're just going through a divorce, or you've been going through a divorce, and the money, the separation of assets is the part that's been getting stuck here. Someone is trying very hard to hold on to everything for themselves, whether it's you or it's your partner, Cancer. I feel like there's going to be a change. Okay, there's going to be a change, and I feel like that change may go to your favor, especially for those of you that are dealing with a Gemini. If you have a lawyer and that lawyer happens to be a Gemini, I think that's gonna go to your favor. But regardless, you are manifesting here that change that you want. You are praying this. You are using your magic to bring forth for things to go to your favor here. Okay, for you to get your fair share, for you to get enough out of that settlement that's gonna allow you to take care of yourself the way you are used to. Let's get some clarification for you. This is very much straightforward here, Cancer, but let's get some clarification. But there is a separation here. Is there something that's being cut out of your life? Whether it's a marriage that's with that Justice cards and the Queen of Swords that's coming falling apart, or whether it's you transforming yourself the way you look at this. This is the Justice card that just came out again with the King of Wands. So for some of you, the partner that you are dealing with may be a fire sign. It may be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Okay, this is the Queen of Wands, and you're trying to find some kind of there's a separation that needs to happen from that King of Wands here, or from a partner, from somebody in your life. It may not be a partner, it may be a manager, it may be a job situation for some of you, but there is a fire sign here, or somebody that was very strong and very masculine, very aggressive in their approach. That oh wow, look at this. Yes, it is an emotional situation for you, Cancer. For most of you, there's a departure from that situation. Okay, there is a leaving that behind. This is the Eight of Cups. This is about an emotional situation here. You are leaving, you are packing your bags, you are leaving the situation behind. There is a separation here. There is a separation here. There is a divorce. There is literally like cutting the loose ends. Hangman. Let's get some clarification on the Hangman. Clarification on the Hangman. And perhaps for some of you, felt like you are sacrificing yourself for so long. You are being the sacrificial lamb here. You are going along to get along for so long, and you're just like, I cannot do this anymore. And you are cutting ties. You are like, you just like you need to get rescued here. You're going towards rescue. Okay. Wow, that is the King of Wands again. Now we're saying the back of the King of Wands, okay? To clarify the Hangman. So for some of you, you feel like that Hangman really, that King of Wands left you hang to dry. I think that's the expression. Left you out, hanging to dry. Like they just, some of you, it is a King of Wands that left you, that initiated that divorce, that separation, and they basically left you with nothing, almost like they left you out here in the cold. They packed up and left, and now perhaps they were the breadwinner, because I felt a real sense here that you need to take control of your own life, of the big important things. Perhaps they were the breadwinner. You were like a stay-at-home person, and especially if you're a woman, Cancer, and you don't even know how much money there are really in the accounts. You don't know how much of it you're entitled to, and here you are, all of a sudden that separation happens, and you're sitting there like you don't even have basic needs, your basic needs to be taken care of. And the cards that fell out for you here is the Seven of Swords, lies, deceit, right? Someone in the dead of night taking things away from you. And here, Three of Pentacles, three-party situation. Someone was cheating. There were lies and deceit here. Someone was taking away from your household to give to another, okay? There was like a break in trust here, okay? And when that person left, or when you left, you had nothing. Page of Swords, clarification on the Page of Swords. And with that Page of Swords here, it may just be that you are now trying to learn the details of your situation. You are now trying to, perhaps if you had what do they call that? A prenuptial agreement. You are now learning the details of your prenuptial agreements. Perhaps at the beginning you were all about, you know, love, 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 love. You're like, oh, whatever, I'll sign anything. And that person clearly is very wealthy here that you're facing. It's about wealth. It's about money. It's about comfort. And you were not paying like attention because you thought it was gonna be forever and after, and you, that person will always be good to you. Even if things were to go wrong, they will take care of you. And here you are in a situation where you feel like you have to watch out for yourself, and perhaps you have to do a little bit of spying to get the truth, okay, to get all the information that you need, because I don't think that person is gonna be forthcoming about what you need to know. Here is the Stars card. She's literally vulnerable in the nude, right? But look at this beautiful, shiny, bright star on top of her, right? There's healing happening here for you, okay? During this time, Cancer, you are left with nothing. You are starting out from scratch like a brand new kid, having to learn things, the most basic things. For some of you, you perhaps never even paid attention to how to balance your own checkbook. You came from your house, from your home, from your parents' home to your marriage bed, to your husband, and the husband was in charge of everything. For some of you, you literally starting all over again, and it's almost like you need to do like a whole cleansing, like you need to get baptized all over again, if you will, to cleanse yourself of that negative energy from the past, right? There's real healing that needs to happen here, and I feel like you have like a lot of protection, okay, from above. The divine is gonna send help your way. There's gonna be help coming your way, Cancer. Do not fret too much. Stay in faith during this time and keep praying. If you're praying, keep praying, okay? Because it seems like there's there's in the background here, in the ethers, in the upper world, there is angels are working on your behalf. One more on the Page of Swords, please, Spirit. This is a card of luck as well, the Stars card. So for some of you here, oh, that's another page. That is the Page of Pentacles. So yes, it's about your finances. You see, paying attention, like he's staring right there at that golden coin. That's what's important. Almost like keeping the eyes on the prize here. So for a lot of you, Cancer, what exactly that you want, your wish, your fair due, your, you know, you will get what you deserve in this situation, okay? Let's go to the bottom part. And it's almost like, that's what I was saying at the beginning. I felt like I needed to separate the stories, and that's why I only do 3 cards. And I know there are readers that do a bunch of cards, unless I do the Celtic cross, different and which I do mostly in personal reading. The messages always come through. Like 3 cards, 1 card, the message that's supposed to come through, it will come through. And it feels like here it's a repeated message. Even with like the 6 cards, it's like a repeated message here. That there's a divorce happening, and someone, clearly we got more information here. There was a 3-party situation. There was lies and deceit. Someone turned their back on you and leaving you with not that much. And now you're literally praying for you to get your fair share. And no, you will not be at the King of Pentacles level, but even if you could get that at the Page of Pentacles, you can get that 1 golden coin that you feel like you deserve. You deserve. That would be enough for you. But I'm gonna tell you, Cancer, at this point you have angelic help on your side. Dream big, think big. Don't shortchange yourself here. Some clarification on the Justice card. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands that came out in reverse for you. So this is the need to separate. This is the divorce, and it's as if like someone here with that 10 of Wands in reverse, there's someone here who's almost like afraid to let go of the burden, right? There's someone here who's afraid to let go of that heavy responsibility, of that baggage. There's someone here who wants to hold on to what was, okay? And if it's you, Cancer, this hasn't been doing anything for you. I don't know why you would want that. Because, especially even at the very end, that person, it seems like that person is leaving you out in the cold. Okay? It's leaving you out in the cold. So, some of you are feeling quite burnt out from this. Like, someone is literally bringing you a sip of water here. That's too many. We're not gonna take all those. We're just gonna put it back. So this whole divorce situation has become like burdensome to the max for you. You just like upside down with carrying luggage. It's just total burned out here. Let's get to the, and I feel like someone is dragging it out on purpose. Let's get to that Four of Pentacles. Clarification on the Four of Pentacles for Cancer. Clarification, Four of Pentacles for Cancer spirit. Clarification on the Four of Pentacles for Cancer. Okay. Look at this. The Page of Cups that came out. The Page of Cups. This is the Page of Cups sometimes talks about an apology. The Page of Cups is also an offer, but it's like a small offer, right? It's an emotional offer, but it may be a small offer. And that's the same thing I was getting here. Like someone really wants to keep, like they're afraid that almost like whether it's you that's afraid that someone's going to take everything that you deserve, everything that you're fair due, everything that you've helped them to accomplish, to all the wealth you've helped them to accumulate over the course of this marriage. And what they're offering you here, it's something that's very small, right? And they're the King of Pentacles, like they have everything. And you are part of this everything. And now they're just like telling you, oh, that's all I have. Oh, here's the golden coin. That's what you want. That's what you deserve. That's what you want. You want enough to allow you to go on your new beginning. Okay, Cancer? There will be an offer coming, but it will be a very small offer because there's someone here who's intent on keeping the mass of their wealth. And for some of you as well, it very well may be that there is justice. There's a balancing of scale of a situation. After you walked away, you've cut certain things. You made a decision to move forward in your life. Okay, whether it's in your career or in your relationship, and to put down certain burdens because you just burned out. You just want to balance the scales of karma. You just want to get some justice in a situation where you're not getting any help. Everything was left up to you. Okay, and you are doing all the heavy duty of the work and you're not getting any of the rewards, and it seems like finally you're gonna start getting an offer, and it may still be a very small offer, but you're gonna get something, okay, from that project, from that all that work you've been doing. And here we have the Magician. This is like manifested, you know, destiny in a way. Towers, it comes with the towers, a shakedown, right? A breakdown of a foundation here. And then that's in that side of the tower, the whole building is crumbling. Look at in that side of the tower what we have. We have the lightning strike, and there's a face, there's a mask there at the top of the building, right? And the two sphinx are sitting at the bottom. So it's telling me here there was someone who was wearing a false face. There was a false face here in that tower, like something was not real. There was like that's why it needed to break down. It needed to crumble. It's not even like the foundation. It's just like someone was it was a masquerade. Okay, you had this beautiful house, this beautiful building, this beautiful what seems like a pairing, a marriage with, like, you know, a protection and perhaps even a security detail and all the works. And here, like, for everybody to see, because that tall tower, everyone can see it, right? And here it's coming down. The face is cracking because it was a false face. Whatever was happening inside was like so negative. It's almost like what you're manifesting here. It's almost like if I lose, we all lose. And it came with this, reminiscing about the past, the Six of Cups, like an encounter here. They came together. Like when you met that person, perhaps for some of you, you manifested that person into your life. It's somebody you knew from before, right? This is the cards of reminiscing about childhood. This is the card. There's a sense of innocence about this card. It's also the card of children, the Six of Cups. Of soulmate. You manifested that person back into your life because you felt like they were your soulmate, right? You felt like, you know, you shared something special. You keep going back to the past, and that when that person came, when that person came, it became like a completely showdown. They were wearing a mask. It's not the same person. And that's why Spirit struck that tower, created that showdown, so you could see their true face. So you could see, this is what you manifested, Cancer. Like, you see, this is the Page of Swords that's on top here. The clarity is coming. And this is the vice versa deck. And when I turn it, this is the Ten of Swords on the other side. And some of you, if you're dealing with a Gemini, this is of significant, even bigger significance for you, okay? This is a Sun and Gemini card. This is also the card of betrayal and ending, putting an end to a cycle, okay? For a lot of you, you did manifest that person into your life. That turned to be completely like a false soulmate, if you will, like became a karmic situation that was like very negative, okay? That was very imbalanced, but there's some truth and clarity that's coming towards you that's gonna allow you to use that sword to cut this whole thing out. That's just like negative. You're going to be able to have that transformation that you want from that situation. And this, at the bottom side here, for those of you here, I feel like you may not be getting your fair due at the end of this divorce. You may still be getting just a little bit, but it's almost because that is part of your karma, because you brought that in, because you asked for it. And it's very hard to say, and I'm pretty sure even worse to hear, but that is what's coming through here, okay? You may feel like you deserve more, but it's almost like the writing was on the wall and you just did not want to see it. You're the one who manifested this. That's why be careful for what you ask for, okay? Because it will be given to you. Especially when it comes to women, like try not to pray for, look at this. This is the Whispers of Love Oracle card, and my rose quartz crystal that usually sits on them, that was on the side, like slam onto the floor, and a bunch of other cards, and my citrine as well. I can even see the rose quartz now. I don't know where it went to, but I'm gonna try turn myself into a pretzel to get this card for you guys. So yes, Cancer, be very careful, and for anyone else watching this message, be very careful for what you ask for, because you will get it. Spirit will give it to you, okay? And be clear and very detailed about, okay, what you want, and try not to ask for a specific someone. And I'm not saying that in a judgmental way, because I've experienced that too. Let's cleanse this a little bit. So I've made that mistake too in my younger years before I was awakened. Just ask for what you deserve. Ask Spirit for the person that's gonna bring you the joy and happiness, a balanced relationship, you know, whatever's important to you in a relationship. Try not to name by name, and may it be in the best and highest good of all involved, okay? I always say that. We have our card, and at the bottom we have number 6. Be willing to express love to receive love. And let's see here the card that came out for you, number 18. Embrace your emotions. Yes, I feel like you guys are gonna be going through a lot of emotions, and I'm pretty sure you've been going through a lot of emotions dealing with this. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted, okay? If people like to say well, let it go, release and surrender. Yes, we do all that, but you cannot rush. It's a process. Don't rush the process, especially if you were in a long marriage with that person, that, you know, relationship, it was very serious for so long, and you really were in love with that person. And I feel there was love here, okay? There was real emotions here with that 8 of Cups, because this is departing from something that was fulfilling enough, you know, that you know, there were emotions there. It just became, you know, unbearable, or it became stagnant or too comfortable, where you feel like you need to go towards your 9th cup. But there are still feelings there. There are still emotions there. So you're going to have to go through those. You have to sort those out. And then we have betrayal and third-party situation here. This is not an easy thing. So embrace your emotions. Feel the feels. Just don't get stuck in them, okay? Oh, I thought I saw a card. Yeah, we did have a flipper. There we go. Deceit. it flipped inside the card. I felt it. It didn't fall, but it was there. Number 35, first chakra, Archangel Michael. Stay wooded, okay? Ground yourself. Do some grounding exercise during this time, because you may be so hard, so much in your emotions and so much in your head, overthinking this whole situation, that some of you may lose your footing here. Stay wooded. That's why in Archangel Michael, it's not just about grounding yourself, but it's also the protector of the heavens and the earth. Is the ultimate protector, right? He's like, God calls on him when it's time to protect his kingdom. So here we have number 25, deceit. That's what came out for you, and we kind of already knew that there was deceit here happening. That's why that separation needs to happen, and that's why you need to take control of your life, of your situation, and to stand up for yourself, to ask for what you deserve, and just know that it will be fair and balanced when it came out to be. Because if some of you call that upon yourself, you will get in accordance to the law of the universe. And some of you as well, you have angelic protection here, okay? Luck is on your side, okay? And I hope this brought some insights to your situation. And if you like my style of reading, you'd like to show support, like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like more clarity about your own personal situation, contact me, lanmoutarot@gmail.com. There's more information in the description box, and come back next week for the next set of reading. And I'm sending you so much love. Remember, folks, love is the only answer. Bye, Cancer.